Yes, I found it. Okay. We're going to leave
Cool.
AO3 briefly to go to an ancient fanfiction website. This is soniccommunity.4emotion.com with a fic called Immortality Protocol.
Okay.
Okay.
This fic is famous for one particular line, which I'm going to read to you, and it'll immediately click in your head why we're here. Obama chuckled. You mean the Chaos Emeralds?
It's that thick.
It's that thick. So how was your week, Nick?
You want to know how my week was? You know perfectly well how my week was because
How
of
was
the
the
panicked
edit?
messages. Because of the panicked messages that I kept sending you. It's all broken, it's all shit, I am this close to quitting.
So Nick edited the last episode.
I did.
It was his first edit.
It went terribly.
I think it turned out alright, to be honest.
The thing is, I think it turned out alright, but only after a lot of panicked shouting on my part. Like, I was putting finishing touches on Thursday night, and I'm there staring at Audacity. Jim and Grace's voices had long since ceased to sound like humans anymore. And all I could hear was the mouth sounds, and none of the things that they were actually fucking saying. And I looked at Audacity and I thought, if I send this over and Jim doesn't like it, I'm going to quit. I'm going to quit. I'm just going to throw my laptop out the window, for I will not be needing it anymore. And I'm going to quit.
What, for anything? Like, is that all you use your laptop for, recording this show?
Well, no. Sometimes I use it for writing CVs and things like that, but the thing about throwing an electronic piece of equipment that has irked me into the garden and then stamping on it a couple of times is that it makes me feel better.
And you have been threatening to do that to your laptop since we started this show.
Yeah, exactly.
So it wouldn't have surprised me if that was it.
So, in conclusion, wouldn't recommend editing. I have patience for a lot of things, but editing isn't one of them.
I completely understand the sort of losing perspective on voices.
Honestly, it was like you'd cease to sound like normal people, and all I could just hear from both of you and me myself was just... That's all I could hear.
I've definitely been there before.
Yeah.
And yeah, there have been moments when I'm recording where if one of you had been in the room, I would have just started strangling you, saying, "Why did you make that noise? Stop making that noise. Why do you keep doing that?" Ah! And then sometimes it's me that's making the noise, and I forgive myself a lot faster.
Yeah, you forgive yourself a lot faster, but honestly, I was looking at my waveform and thinking, what are you saying that for, you fat, stupid piece of shit? Why do you even do this fucking podcast?
Well, it's very rude of you to talk about Grace like that, but I think maybe be nice to yourself.
Oh, it was pretty grim, but I got it done, and
It could be worse. I remember back in the day when we first edited, you would play with your toy cars on the desk.
Yes, I would.
And I could hear it. I could hear the wheels.
They're not toys, they're models, but yes.
I could hear the wheels.
I have since...
I'm very glad you've stopped doing that.
Yeah, I've since moved them away.
Mm-hmm.
And I moved them
To be
back when
fair,
I finished recording.
Back when I recorded at my desk, I had, like, Star Trek ships that I'd play with as well.
Yeah, but at least they don't have wheels that go around.
Yeah, but if I drop one, it makes a noise. Anyway, talking of cursed adventures, we're doing it. We're doing it today. It's Sonic.
Oh, okay.
We're going fast. We gotta go fast.
We gotta go fast.
And the thing is, okay, when we started this podcast, we always said, you know what, okay, wind back, first of all. Hello, welcome to the shipping forecast. We didn't do that. We're almost 18 minutes in. I'm James. Joining me is Grace.
Hello.
And Nick.
Hi.
I think I did it the other way around last time.
Yes.
When we started this podcast, years and years ago, we put Sonic down as being one of the cursed franchises we dare not touch.
Yeah. There are a few. There's Sonic, My Little Pony.
My Little Pony.
Rick and Morty was another one, I think.
Yep. Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Star
Twilight.
Wars.
Star Wars, yeah. Mm-hmm. There were a few on there.
The thing is, Sonic's got pretty good this year.
Has it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, the film in February was really good.
Mm-hmm.
I bought the new game because it looked quite good, and
Okay.
I've not been disappointed. So I may be new to this fandom, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And I did not... If you told me last year you're going to enjoy Sonic enough to cover it on your show and be like, yes, Sonic is good now, I would not have believed you.
That does surprise
But
me.
here we are.
Yeah, Sonic was where all the sort of weird fanfiction came from, wasn't it?
Yeah. There's also famously the Sonic game, where you type your name plus the Hedgehog to see what OCs come up.
Oh.
Yeah. We could do that if you want.
I don't think we should.
That's fair. We're not here to bash people's OCs.
No, absolutely not.
What we should probably do is spend some time on the wiki, though, to learn more about characters, because I only really know a few.
Yeah, I know a couple.
While I'm pulling that up, tell me what you know.
Okay, so my experience with Sonic, I know he exists. It's not really something that has interested me. I think I remember playing one of the very old games, possibly on the Mega Drive, maybe.
Oh, wow.
At one of my friend's house. Like, the Mega Drive was ancient even back then.
Yeah, back in the day when Sega had their own consoles.
I think we had that, we had Asterix and Obelix, we had a couple of other things. But yeah, it was a pretty fun game. I can't say I understand the sort of quasi-religious fanatics inhabit the Sonic fandom, but there we go. If it's making them happy, then more power to them.
Okay, Nick, I'm going to show you a video. This is a clip from the new game.
Okay.
It's going into the Facebook. Just take a moment, just stop and watch it.
Okay, we'll do. I'm
Grace
just going
knows
to
what
mute
this
my
is.
mic for this.
I'm going to say nothing.
It was this clip that convinced me to buy the game at full price.
Wow, right.
Like, I was on
okay.
the fence, and then I saw this, and I was like,
Okay.
I'm all in.
Which clip's this?
The one that's been changed to have the Metal Gear Rising soundtrack on.
Oh, yes, I see.
You haven't sent it yet. Oh, here we go.
There
right.
you go. Sorry, it was
Okay,
taking a
hold
while to upload.
Well, I was thinking about when it must have been I played my first Sonic game. I realised it must have been actually on my Nintendo on a GBA slot, and it would have been Sonic Advance 2 or 3, maybe? And it was like a side-scroller where you'd fight Dr. Eggman.
Yeah, the 2D ones I've been told are historically better than the 3D ones. That was probably a good entry point.
Yeah, I vaguely remember there being a rabbit with, and obviously Sonic. Can't remember if there was anyone else.
Okay,
so
so that was pretty intense.
That was rad, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was pretty intense. That.
There's the appeal right there.
Yeah, I can kind of see why you like it.
The whole game is like that.
Wow,
That's just one boss of many.
It's come a long way from running about collecting rings.
Yeah.
And you
That's
still
some
do
fucking...
that.
Yeah,
All
this new
while
game
dunking
is...
on Breath of the Wild
Yeah.
every single minute.
So Grace is mad at this game because there is a lot of open world stuff that feels very reminiscent of Breath of the Wild.
It's just everywhere. It's everywhere, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm being gaslit if Sega's telling me otherwise, right? Because I just know. I know what Sega is like, and this is just so on brand. I'm fine with it. It's just like, oh, you bastards. What are you like?
You sly old dogs, you.
Yeah, that's it.
So yeah, they've taken bits of both Breath of the Wild. There's a little bit of Nier in there as well, which I quite like. But also a lot of Devil May Cry, certainly in the fighting. And they've done a good job just taking things I like and putting it in a Sonic game. So they've stolen my heart there.
Well, fair enough.
And we've covered all the other major Sega franchises this year already. So
It has been the Sega year, isn't it?
it has. We're just missing Valkyria Chronicles, which I'll probably do at some point next year. Grace, not a fan.
Okay, maybe not.
What else was I going to say? Yeah, the film, unironically quite good. We saw it kind of hesitantly.
Yeah, but we still went to the cinema and paid full price adult tickets.
And
to
we
go
didn't
see
regret it.
No, it was very good.
We were sort of cautiously swayed in by the fact they cast Idris Elba as Knuckles.
Yes.
which seemed like such a weird choice, but it worked really well.
James, I'm not sure you noticed this, but I noticed. But
Yeah?
when the lights started coming on in the cinema, there were lots of women just sitting by themselves.
Waiting for Idris Elba to come up. Fair. Yeah, like, so with the film, the first 20 minutes felt like a very generic kids' film. There's lots of, like, goofy dance scenes and things like that.
Okay.
And then it just turned into this Power Rangers style thing.
It just
Like, the fights
just went balls to the wall, do
Yeah.
whatever, and it was fantastic. And it all made sense. And it was
like, the
oh,
fights felt very Dragon Ball by the end.
Wow, okay.
Like, it's the kind of stuff you'd see in, like, over-the-top shonen anime.
Oh, and Jim Carrey, mwah, perfect. He was so
Jim
good
Carrey
as
steals
Dr.
the show.
Eggman. Oh,
I hope
my
he's got a
God.
good chiropractor,
Yes.
because he carried that film.
Yeah.
Well, you know, he carried the first film. The second film, he had help.
Yeah, Idris
That
Elba
was,
definitely helped.
It was fun. The lady who
And
got
I'm-
married was probably one of my favourite characters. I didn't
Yes,
expect
the
to
marriage
like.
subplot was wonderful.
Oh yeah.
This is rather strange because usually, if you have a product which mixes video games and films, it's almost universally crap.
I know, right?
Yeah, I think nearly all movie tie-in games are crap, with the exception of Mad Max. That was pretty good.
No, Lord of the Rings PS2 games.
Okay,
Top
yeah,
notch.
granted. Yeah, granted, they were okay. But, yeah,
Okay.
they were okay. They weren't really my thing at that
It
time.
may be blasphemy to say Pokemon on a Sega episode, but Pokemon.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
we can talk about Pokemon today as well.
That's fair enough. The Pokemon games are all pretty good. But yeah, mostly movie tie-in stuff and video game tie-in stuff for movies has been not very good.
Oh yeah, it's not meant to.
Yeah. No, I get where you're coming from. Like the Prince of Persia film, pretty
Yeah.
pants.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed.
Yep.
People forgot that even fucking existed. It was so bad.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what I think about the Mario film yet, but I'm leaning towards not very good.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with that.
They need to get an
That's-
Italian to replace the fucking Chris Pratt.
If it is good, it will be because of Jack Black. That is my prediction, and I'm sticking with it.
God, if they don't turn fucking Jack Black into Bowser in that film,
Oh my
write-off.
god. Yep.
it's a
Yes.
fucking write-off. He needs,
If that
he
leaks
needs
before
to
it comes
and
out,
still have
yeah.
the same voice.
What we have established is Jack Black will be doing a musical number in that film.
I don't
Because,
even like musicals, but yes.
I mean, you've got the man. You may as well make the most of it.
Yeah, without a doubt. I did watch the trailer for some unknown reason because
James.
Mario doesn't really interest me in the slightest. But I did watch the trailer and it just had the scent of the shameless cash grab about
Yes.
it. Like it was going to be geared towards kids. It was going to be full of pop culture references, which would be obsolete pretty much the moment the movie came out. Mario crack wise all the time and shit like that. It just seemed to be a shameless cash grab.
And while that was probably true of the first Sonic film, I don't believe that is true of the second one.
No.
That is interesting.
In fact, Nick, your homework before the next episode is to watch the second Sonic film.
I'll
Don't worry, I have gone through watching the first one.
Yeah, Grace has done the first one.
Because my mum wanted to watch it. And it was on the TV. She was like, oh, Grace, wasn't this one of your favourite game characters? I was like, no, Mum, but let's go on, let's give it a go.
To be fair, I do have a week off work, so we'll see what
Please do.
happens.
It is worth your time.
Have you ever seen Paddington 2?
Paddington 2, also a fantastic film.
No, I haven't seen Paddington 2
Far
yet.
better than it deserves to be.
They both fall into the category of well-done kids' films that adults can enjoy, ironically, and somewhat unironically.
So, I'm sure I've said this before, but Paddington 2 has beaten out Citizen Kane in the highest number of perfect reviews.
Yes. Yes, it
And
has.
it deserves that title.
The only bit of it I have seen is when they're on the footplate of the steam engine.
Of
Of
course.
course.
And that little boy just jams the regulator open. If you did that, you would get a lot of wheel spin.
Okay, doesn't matter. The film's still perfect.
Fair enough.
Just fast forward past the train bit if it hurts
Yeah.
you that much.
I'll close my eyes.
Perfect. Okay.
The bit where Paddington like kind of dies in it was like the
What?
big turning. See,
Grace.
watch it. Understand what I'm on about and watch it.
Why have you spoiled this for me?
I haven't. Now watch it.
Paddington dies at the end. Okay. Oh, another brief side note. I found out something really funny about the Weird Al Yankovic biopic film.
Oh yeah.
Not only did they not do any research for the film, like they didn't even look at his Wikipedia page, sort of on purpose. Weird Al dies at the end. Like they kill him off in like this amazing death scene, and yeah, he is notably still alive in real life at the time of recording. Touch wood, please, Weird Al, you're a saint.
I get the feeling that Weird Al. That's exactly how Weird Al would have wanted a biopic of his life.
Oh yeah, he's involved in the production, so he absolutely signed off on that. It was like, yeah, fuck it, kill me off at the end. That sounds rad.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Hang on.
God's sake.
Alright, hang on. With tangent.
Yeah, that was too much tangent. Let's get back to it. I'm on the Sonic Wiki.
Cool.
The first one that's really stood out to me. If we find a fic about this character, I'm going to be very impressed. But the first one I saw of note is Brave Hog.
Brave Hog.
Brave Hog. He's one of Sonic's ancestors.
Oh, okay.
He's Scottish.
They may take our rings, but they'll never take our freedom.
They may take our
my
rings,
God.
but they may never take our freedom. Okay,
You're
I don't.
Big nasty.
Wow, that's amazing.
We should probably
I
talk
like
about
how,
Shadow. Go ahead.
I was going to say that I like how I didn't realise this, but it's a pun. But Miles Prowler, which is Tails.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, it's a pun of miles per hour. Miles Prowler.
Miles Prowler,
Oh.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Got me. I never
Well
knew.
done. I
Well
was
done.
today years old when I learnt that. Miles Prowler, fantastic.
God damn it. Okay.
Just give me a sec. I'm gonna just go get a deed poll here.
Oh no.
Changing my name to Miles Prowler.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
I see. Oh, thick cosplay.
So, more serious ones we should talk about briefly. Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh, the
Ah.
seriousest of serious boys.
He's like Sonic, and he's got all Sonic's powers, but he also has a gun.
Massive edge.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of characters all start off as being made by Dr. Eggman.
Yes. Well, this is Eggman's grandfather's creation,
Yes.
Gerald Robotnik.
Yeah, and his best friend was Maria Robotnik, and Maria died in GUN, and then yeah.
Gun, I think
he
you'll
went-
find that's pronounced.
Yeah, but it's GUN.
The acronym is GUN, but
I know.
gun.
Gun!
I know.
Banana, fizz bitch, and gun!
God, that takes me back.
Yeah, it does.
I like how the James, you know a bit of Japanese. Can you read Shadow the Hedgehog in its Japanese form?
Hang on. Yeah, let me just go back to that. Shadow the Hedgehog.
Ooh.
Well, it's katakana, so it's... I do know he's also called the ultimate life form in...
Doesn't he call himself the ultimate life form?
He was created as the ultimate life form.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what peak performance looks like.
Yeah. It's a black hedgehog with a
Thanks, I
gun.
hate it.
It's a black hedgehog with a gun.
If you look at his list of powers further down, where is it? There we go. It starts off with immortality.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah, okay.
So, skills, immortality, immense speed, superhuman strength, superhuman durability, superhuman jumping, absolute stamina.
Absolute stamina.
He
Which
gets a lot
I was
of
in a
speed from his boots.
public bathroom the other day, and
Where's
there was a little
the
vending
plastic
machine.
going?
It was selling pills that promised absolute stamina.
Wow.
That's where I was going with that.
I'm sorry, but I don't think you'll ever be as good as Shadow or Sonic with those.
I don't
tools.
think I will either. I wasn't planning to be, because I'm not the ultimate life form.
Okay, so next time I'm down in
You know
the
what?
old
No, Nick.
Cambridge.
Sorry, we're not done with the powers and abilities list because after absolute stamina, there's also extreme acrobatic skills, vehicle intuition, weapon and firearm combat skills, and grinding.
Grinding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
rail grinding.
It just says grinding.
Yeah, but rail grinding could also mean like what they do to fix the railway.
No, Nick, it's rail.
I think Shadow's just a gamer.
So, as well as like ultimate speed and strength and firearms intuition, he's actually really good at permanent way stuff.
Nick, no one else hears grinding and thinks about trains. Well,
Grace
no, some-
literally said rail grinding, and that's where my mind went.
as in on the games where there's like a grind rail.
As in skater boy shit.
Yeah.
Alright. I realise that's the same thing.
Also, telekinesis is on this list immediately after that.
Oh, what? He's got telekinesis?
Yep.
Is there anything this hedgehog can't do?
No, obviously not. He's the ultimate life form.
Yeah.
But I reckon he can't make friends along the way is going to be his downfall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Is that how they end up beating Shadow then?
Probably.
He doesn't die, he just joins their team.
They just don't invite him for milkshakes and he gets sad and then they're just like,
Yeah.
oh, come on then. And he's just like, alright.
So, I've got a list of likes and dislikes here.
Okay.
So, the likes, nothing. And then also Maria Robotnik, pizza, Doritos, Snickers, Hot Pockets, action movies, and Terminator.
So he likes junk food.
And the Terminator franchise.
And the Terminator franchise.
But
Fair
also,
enough.
Of course he
nothing. But he leads with nothing. And then it's except for all of these things.
Well, you know, there are some people that like nothing. No one likes those people, so he's got to have something, regardless of what
Yeah.
it is. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he's got to have something to talk about, because if you lead every conversation with, do you know what I hate? Then people
Everything.
do you know people get really sick of you really quickly?
Very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you immediately turn around and go like, I don't know, I like licking feet for breakfast, people are just going to be like, go on. I don't know where this is going, but alright, you've got me. What?
So his dislikes are
Well,
humanity,
oh wow, big one.
fools.
So he pities the fool.
He does pity. Well, he dislikes the fool.
He dislikes the fool.
The
Doesn't
fool
say that
can
he
fuck
pities them.
off, no pity.
Anyone who opposes him.
Oh,
Dr. Eggman.
yeah,
Deception. When others insult him.
yeah.
When someone gets in his way, which is the same thing as anyone who opposes him.
Yeah.
I feel like he's one of the quiet kids at school. That
He sure
shouldn't
is.
be allowed a weapon.
Also, time wasting and losing.
Relatable then.
Those are all his dislikes.
He's a relatable character.
He sure is, if you're 15.
I mean, hang on. All right, hang on. We've got to be careful here. We can't just dunk on.
Yeah,
like,
maybe we're dunking a little hard there.
I mean, I know we are.
Sonic's
all
so edgy,
people.
though. Sorry, Shadow is so edgy, though.
He is.
He is, yeah. He's
He is
crawling
edgy
in his
splitting.
skin.
But
Words don't fall, they crash around him. You know.
Okay.
he's got a tragic backstory. We've got to remember that.
Yeah, he's joined the Black Parade.
Yeah, he is emo personified.
He's not okay.
So I just want to draw your attention to something as well. If you look at his character design, you see those yellow rings
Yeah.
on like his boots and stuff. According to this wiki, those are inhibitor rings.
Oh no, he's only using 10% of his power.
They're holding back his true power.
Do you know what I'd like to see?
Okay, go ahead.
I'd like to see Shadow the Hedgehog without his inhibitor rings fight Shaggy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's this sick bit in Naruto that always seemed edgy, but looking back was actually kind of cool.
Okay.
When, oh, Grace, help me out. What's that character's name?
What?
The guy who doesn't know any magic and is just like the punch guy. Looks like one of the Beatles.
Oh, Rock Lee.
Right, yeah. He rips off. He was fighting this guy and it was like, oh shit, okay. And he goes,
Excuse
oh,
me,
I'm just
Master,
gonna...
Can I take my fucking weights off?
Yeah, he
And
takes
then-
off the weights and everyone's like, oh, he was fighting with his weights. What a joke. He drops them. Yeah, he drops them and that when they drop, there's like this big thud. I was like, oh shit, they were holding it back. And it's
Wow.
very like teen cringe, but it was, looking back, it was pretty hype.
Looking
Yeah,
back, I
fair
have
enough.
no fucking idea why he wasn't the main character, to be honest.
Yeah.
But, here we are.
Maybe because he was too powerful. Like,
Well, he couldn't do any magic.
Yeah, his only thing was
And
punching.
he had his ass handed to him quite a few times, sadly.
because he was fighting with the weights on. That's really
No,
stupid.
no. He started fighting adults, and the adults laid him out.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay, I see.
And the magic scaling in Naruto gets a bit nuts.
Yeah, I saw an advert for Boruto, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Alright, sorry, we're digressing.
Yeah, I just wanted to explain. He's got a similar thing to that character in that he's got these training weights that are holding him back.
I think in Sonic 3, when he inevitably appears, he should be played by Sebastian Stan, who voices the Winter Soldier, because they literally have the same backstory.
Yeah, I could go for that. Yeah, I think I'm agreeing. Because we have been wondering because we know Shadow's in the next film. And I am curious where they're going to go
Or the
with
guy who voices V and Dante in Devil May Cry.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good.
Very much edge. Mwah. Yeah, that's something you found kind of scary when you started playing Sonic Frontiers. You got used to the Sonic voice in the films, who was a kind of mean, peppy hedgehog, and then this fucking grown-ass man starts voicing Sonic in the game, and you're just like, who the fuck's this Chad?
Yeah, I've no idea who... So the guy playing Sonic in the games has been playing him for a while by the sounds of it. He doesn't sound like the voice you'd expect to come out of the teen hedgehog with attitude. Like,
Right.
He sounds like a shonen protagonist.
Thing is, though, that's the voice I'm used to.
Oh,
So when I saw the first Sonic film, I was just like, oh god, what is going on? And then, yeah, I've had to get used to that. So it's weird for you to go, ugh.
to clarify, it's not necessarily it's more,
A change of tone.
Exactly.
A tonal shift that you weren't expecting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
His balls are dropped in this one, eh?
Yeah, very
That too.
much so.
Yeah.
Okay, before we jump in, any predictions we expect of characters that are going to be popular?
Okay,
Rouge the Bat.
Rouge the Bat.
What
Yeah.
makes you say that?
Because she's drawn as this femme fatale best treasure hunter, self-proclaimed best treasure hunter in the world. She's she's the cunning, scheming type.
Yes,
sort of
I've
relies on
seen her
allure.
around.
And then, of course, I reckon Sonic and Amy, because they're the main pairing. But apparently Amy isn't sort of self-proclaimed. She goes out with Sonic, so it's not really... It's like that really old anime stereotype where the tomboy girl is like, I'm your girlfriend now, and the protagonist is just clueless and goes,
I see.
and then she continues to just, like, follow him about and support him, sort of thing. But I don't know if they're actually going out at this point.
Yeah, personally, I ship Amy more with Tails.
Oh, okay.
And that's mainly because of something you pointed out, Grace, in that when they're traveling at the very start of that game, they're in a biplane, there's only 2 seats. So Tails is flying the plane, Amy sat in the back, and Sonic has just stood on the wing, just looking serious and everything. And it made me think, like, if Tails really wanted to, he could have built a 3rd seat in that plane. But no, this was...
Tails can fly.
Yeah, but you don't want to be flying everywhere. Like, it's a lot of work to rotate your tails.
Yeah, I know, but he could fly. Sonic could sit in the plane, but no.
James, we can... James, why am I calling you James? You're Nick. Nick, we can walk, and yet we have cars, trains, and planes.
Exactly.
This is true. I do
I
have
don't know
2
why I
cars,
brought
therefore...
planes into it.
Yeah.
I do have 2 cars, therefore why would I walk anywhere? But...
There you
You
go.
can't drive both of them at once, Nick, so why do you have 2 cars?
Because I like the look of them,
Okay.
and I have to have something to spend my money on.
Either way, back to Tails.
Yeah, that's... Stop segueing. Yeah, that's... So I expect... I like to think that Tails built that as the him and Amy mobile, and Sonic is like the awkward 3rd wheel that has invited himself, and Tails is like, well, gosh, I only made 2 seats, we're just going to have to leave you there. And Sonic's
Right,
like,
mate, I'll
nonsense.
Stand on top of the plane.
Yeah,
Like,
I will
Yeah.
stand on the wing.
I am standing on the wheels. On the wings. Yeah. But But yeah,
I kind of want to see that conversation happen.
I want to see Tails just finally get sick of his bullshit and rotate the plane and just send him into this ocean. But I don't think I'm going to get my way.
do a barrel roll. Yeet. Yeah, I could see that. And yeah,
maybe that's what they were planning before the dimension thing happened. It's like, right,
time to just yeet him into the sea.
Today, Amy's going to be mine.
So Rouge the Bat likes jewels, treasure hunting, precious stones, luxury, and getting what she wants.
Yeah, typical femme fatale.
She dislikes organization, having gems taken or stolen from her.
Well, nobody likes that.
Well, yeah, you spent ages getting them. Some wanker just comes out of nowhere. It's like, oh, I'll be having that. You know what I mean?
Fake jewelry, insults, being kept from jewels, having to give up any
Sounds like going to
gems,
prison.
and admitting when she is wrong.
Okay.
Well, nobody likes that either.
There you go, though.
Okay, yeah, I reckon we're going to see a lot of Rouge the Bat.
Okay, well, we've chatted shit for a while. We should probably just jump in, and if we need to look up anyone, I will.
Okie dokie.
Though I'm also just learning from this wiki. Turns out Sonic has their own version of the Speed Force called Hyper Go On.
Hyper go on.
Hyper Go On.
Hyper Go On is how I'm reading that.
That's something that happens in the north.
Yeah.
Of football
sure
matches.
is.
Go on, son!
Go on, Hyper.
Hyper Go On!
From skimming through, that looks suspiciously like the Speed Force. Is the source and energy of the Whis. Okay. Cool. Right, let's jump into Fix and see what we find.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Okay, I'm just going to start us right off the bat here. This is the second most highest fic by hits. It's called Deepest Desire by Tyranny.
Okay.
It is Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog. Dr. Eggman invented a serum that will make the injected person act upon their deepest desires. He believed that Sonic's was to kill Sonic. Boy, how wrong he was.
He believed that Shadows was to kill Sonic.
Sorry, he believed that Shadows was to kill Sonic. Oh, sorry, this is Shadow Sonic. My apologies.
Oh god, that was a different story.
Wow, I'm so... I clicked on this assuming it was Sonic and Sonic, but yeah.
That would have been really funny, because it would have been Dr. Eggman's elaborate way of telling Sonic to go fuck himself.
Yeah, and then he did.
Yeah.
But no.
He didn't really enjoy it.
It's actually Shadow and Sonic, and it's 122,000 words.
Wow.
And it starts with them kissing.
Is that of just...
I think it is.
It's just of Shadow, like, ploughing Sonic, or the other way around?
I think so.
Oh, good grief.
I'm skimming through. The first chapter certainly is.
Wow, okay. So we're into it then.
Straight away. It does seem like there is more to it, though. Yeah, just looking at the other chapters. It sounds like it gets more intricate as it goes on.
Well, there's intrigue. Like, porn without plot becomes porn with plot.
I don't think it was ever porn without plot, if I'm honest. I think it was just porn premise that goes out of hand.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what they've got in the crack treated seriously tag.
Wow, straight to that already.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've got Rare Tsundere Sonic here. Blizzard Bedfellows by Magic Storm 101.
Okay, send it over.
When a rare blizzard takes over the island, Sonic is on the run to make sure a certain angry loner is safe and sound. You know, because that's what heroes do.
So is he going to see Knuckles, our other edgy boy?
No, this is all Shadow.
Oh, okay.
There's art as well. It's quite good art.
Oh, there is. There they are. By a fire.
Yeah, it looks very fluffy. Oh, it's got grinding in the tags. I wonder if it's got trains in it, Nick.
Honestly, fucking once. I edited an episode for you.
I mean, there might be a train of some kind.
Yeah, there might be.
A man train.
Yes. Of two people.
Two hedgehogs.
You never know, Knuckles might show up.
Oh, there's going to be a Knuckles fisting fic in here somewhere, and I'm not ready.
It's only a matter of time.
It's only a matter of time.
You know what?
I'm going to hear Idris Elba saying absolutely depraved shit, and I'm never going to be able to sleep.
On the off chance we ever go viral and successful enough, Idris Elba, if you're out there, or if anyone knows how to contact Idris Elba, I'd love to get you on to read some Knuckles smart.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing. So, yeah, if you're listening out there, Mr. Elba, please get in touch at thefanshippingforecast@gmail.com.
Yeah, we're a big fan. Loved you in Pacific Rim.
I haven't even read this, but I've already found, like,
Mannix, by an orphaned account.
Sonic the Hedgehog and Steve from Minecraft. Of all things.
Okay.
You know what? When people talk to me about my diagnosis, they always expect something along the lines of being a Sonic the Hedgehog fan or playing Minecraft, and yet I feel like I found the thing.
Do you mind if I do a full reading of this?
Yes, go on, I've just read it.
No, you... Okay, cool. Oh my god, Steve muttered under his breath. Sonic's grip on his hips tightened as Sonic let out a shaky wheeze. Steve was lying down on Sonic's bed, and damn did he look appealing. Sonic was standing in between Steve's soft, thick thighs. Sonic, please, stop waiting, Steve begged, which broke Sonic. Literally broke him. Sonic died. The end.
Yep.
That's all it says.
Yep.
Just to get that word count in, it was probably NaNoWriMo season, wasn't it?
So it says it's 2,000 words long. The majority of those words are just the letter M on its own, with one W at the end.
Oh yeah, there is a W at the end.
Yeah. That was the W at the end.
So, yeah, it's NaNoWriMo, but you started on the 30th of November.
They did not make it to 50k either.
No.
My God. Right, according to this author, this is like a canon thing that happened.
What? Oh, you mean a different fic?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
When Sonic... hang on. Boom, You're Married by Hedgehog. And apparently... it says here, when Sonic gets a court summons a marriage annulment, he is confused until Tails reminds him he is technically still married to Eggman after that one ruse in their childhood, brackets, see Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, Best Hedgehog. They've fucking cited this.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, apparently at some point as a ruse, he got married to Dr. Eggman. But in this fic, apparently it's real. And like, the fucking tags. The tags are... I don't know if this is a character or a tag or like a kink thing I'm aware of, but Fastidious Beaver is
I'm googling
written
Fastidious Beaver right now.
Let's ask the wiki.
Either way, crack treated seriously, crack accidental marriage.
It is a
enemies to
character.
lovers, sex is not the enemy, slow burn, slow build, eventual romance, and this is between Dr. Eggman Robotnik and Sonic the Hedgehog.
So yeah, that's the thing.
I can only assume there's like a scene. I don't know. I imagine Robotnik is trying to forcefully marry someone, and Sonic like takes their place. And it's like, fooled you, Eggman. You've married Sonic. And he's like, no. Does this mean I'm gay? And yeah, I'm assuming that's how it went.
I don't know. I'm tempted to read this. Just like I need answers. Even if
I
they're
could
not
go for answers too.
answers.
So yeah, Fastidious Beaver is a character, by the looks of it.
Yeah, he's a librarian.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, I'm too rude for kids' TV characters.
Oh, wait till you hear about the
Game
Battle of the
characters.
Buns.
Oh.
I just saw it in a link from his wiki page.
I have found... How do you feel about a /reader fic?
Go for it.
Okay, but you've either got to read it in first person, Nick, or you've got to change your name to, like, the reader's name to Nick.
Okay, so I'll send you this over. This is My First Love by Crack Muffins. The summary is literally, I'm not happy with Amy Rose.
Oh, I went past that. Yeah, I know the one.
Yeah.
Dove
Sonic
Do Not Eat.
/reader,
I've read
Amy
it,
Rose /Sonic the Hedgehog. Additional tags include Dead Dove Do Not Eat, Blood, blood and injury, blood and gore, violence, blood and torture. It was supposed to be a crack fic. I don't know what happened. Please read it with caution. Crack treated seriously. Unrequited love. Character death. Good God, I sent this to my friend as a joke. Please don't bomb me in the comments.
Summary: not happy with Amy Rose.
Oh God. Oh dear. It's about the reader beating the shit out of Amy until she dies.
Oh.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, bro.
Is yandere the word?
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I know where you're coming
it's apparently...
Nice on the outside, psychotic on the inside.
That's not yandere, that's just being fucking nuts.
Yeah, that is nuts. Heavy with gore, blood and violence. They weren't fucking kidding.
I thought this would happen, but I didn't really think it'd come up so early. Dr. Eggman / reader because Jim Carrey.
Aha.
Yeah. You know what? I liked how he looked in the first film. I don't know. And I know I was expecting Dr. Stone to get...
funnily enough, I'm looking at that tag right now. 841 works in Dr. Robotnik and Agent Stone.
Hey, nice. If Dr. Robotnik wasn't such an arsehole, I think they'd be good together.
Yeah, Agent Stone can do better. He deserves better.
Yeah.
I'll leave that for you to explore, Grace, because I think you ship them harder than I do.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I might have found something interesting.
Okay.
So this is how Eggman pays for Sonic's damage costs by microphone_97.
Okay.
I'll just share this with you. The summary is Eggman always attacks Sonic with cool, huge robots. But do you know how much they cost? They cost a lot, a hell of a lot. And even the robots that hop around without the intent of harming Sonic aren't simply forged from scrap metal for increased effectiveness. Add to that his huge, extravagant secret bases, and you can see he will lose the life savings of 1,000 men quick. Of course, he sure did lose all of his money fast. Very fast, ever since Sonic and his new buddy destroyed his base again. Now he has no money to repair the damage. What will he do then? I think this is drug dealer Eggman.
It is, because if you look at the tags, inspired by Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Is there?
Oh my god, is he flying around in, like, a fucking caravan? Like, a space caravan? Making knockoff fucking Chaos Emeralds?
I think this is Eggman cooking meth.
You got emerald. Yes, mate. Give me the blue one. Oh, no.
Yeah, which I'm kind of here for. I want to read this.
Yeah, I'm just skimming through. It looks like he's depressed about his finances, and then he hears on the news about a wanted drug dealer in town, and he's like, hang on, I could make meth. And then he teams up with him.
Oh,
it's just Breaking
God.
Bad, but with Eggman trying to save up for all his giant robots.
Which, to be fair, is quite a funny image, to be fair.
That's amazing.
Yes.
I like how the power of meth can fund NASA.
Is that the opposite of the power of friendship?
I'm going to kick your ass with the power of friendship and meth.
And this meth ideal.
The power of friendship and meth and God and anime.
Okay, which of you just linked Sonic and Clifford the Big Red Dog? It was you,
What?
Grace. Okay.
Yeah, that was
I opened
me.
it and I was like,
found
right.
it, and I was
I
like,
forgot.
amazing.
I was so taken aback by it. I just forgot who sent it.
The Flood by Card Fighter by Maple.
Sonic and
the
Clifford.
Game Grumps. And it's Clifford the Big Red Dog and Sonic.
Top Clifford the Big Red Dog, bottom Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, that poor man.
Yeah, mounting, death, cringe, crackhead energy, yowie, anal, cream pie, smut, growth spurt, lovey-dovey, fluff and smut. Sonic running into a wall, top Clifford the Big Red Dog, bottom Sonic the Hedgehog. Bear cravings? Forbidden love, gay, crack fiction, crack relationships, alternate universe, fluff and crack treated seriously, you're so welcome. Fuck's sake. Yeah, he's going off to... Apparently he's going off to find someone to make him a potion to grow so he can be on his level. Sadly, neither could anticipate the dangers of them being so big.
Wow.
Read to enjoy the crimson crackhead energy of this fic. And they wrote it while they were sleep deprived, so you know it's going to be some good shit.
Yeah.
That's the seal of approval on this website.
I love sleep deprived. Like, don't do
Yeah.
it to yourself, but if you are, like, post it. I love some sleep deprived fan fiction. I like reading it with like a glass of some strong alcohol, just going, this will send me to
weird dreams for me tonight.
This will give me some fantastic dreams. I'm not going to want to go to work in the morning, but oh my god. I'll have shit to talk about at work with anyone who'll listen.
That's incredible. It's the pairing I didn't know existed.
I thought you were about to say I needed.
And yet here you are.
I didn't know I needed this.
Oh, apparently their cum floods the town.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh,
Spoiler alert, by the way.
Danger. Oh, spoilers,
Wow.
Nick. God. I mean, yes, I can see why that would be a problem. You know, you've just woken up in the morning and you draw back your curtains.
You now live in a
to
field of
find
white.
that,
A slightly icky field of white.
A field of dog cum.
your kids think it snowed the night before and you've got to tell them to stay in the house.
Wait, what?
Oh, look, the
some
fog's
fucking
come down
excuse.
again. It's not the fog.
Okay, I just have to read you guys this synopsis.
Okay.
Sonic hadn't expected to survive a Hunger Game, nor gain an entire family out of it. With the guilt eating at him, he's decided to go and rethink things.
Ooh.
He enters a Hunger
my
Game.
God.
Sonic in the Hunger Games.
Yeah. I think Hatsune Miku is in here as well.
Huh?
I saw Yep, Hatsune Miku, Dr. Robotnik,
Wow.
Agent Stone, Amy, Miles, Styx the Badger, and Steve from Minecraft
Yeah,
again.
Minecraft Steve again.
Sonic has survivor's guilt, trans Sonic the Hedgehog, partial angst, Sonic has
Wow.
depression,
This is everything.
Switch Sonic, Switch Knuckles. They're
Um,
yeah, and it's porn with plot. You're welcome.
I'm honestly stunned.
Yeah.
Though I've realised there is something we have to look for since we're covering Sonic. And if you'll give me a second, I'll find it. But carry on until I do. Oh no, it's been deleted, I think.
I keep rereading Mobius as Morbius.
Yeah. Yes, I found it. Okay. We're going to leave AO3 briefly to go to an ancient fanfiction website. This is soniccommunity.4emotion.com with a fic called Immortality Protocol.
Okay.
Okay.
This fic is famous for one particular line, which I'm going to read to you, and it'll immediately click in your head why we're here. Obama chuckled. You mean the Chaos Emeralds?
It's that thick.
It's that fic.
Yes!
And you know what? I think this is old and famous enough that we should probably give it a read on Fanfics and Chill.
Oh my god.
It's, yeah, I'm skimming through it. It's just a meeting at the United Nations.
Do you think any of us have the bollocks to pull off an Obama accent?
No, that's not okay.
No.
No.
We're all white, Nick.
Yes.
Chapter 1 is here. I'll investigate to see if there is a chapter 2.
Oh, brilliant.
But yeah, this is here. It's a meeting that it's discussion at CERN about the Large Hadron Collider. The collider opened up a fissure in the ground within the ring. It was completely hollowed out, but what we saw was even more incredible. What was within the fissure, Dr. Morgan? Space, Ambassador Rice. Space. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
It's very serious political stuff. And
About the fucking Chaos Emeralds.
about the Chaos Emeralds, yeah. Your military, however, said that these UFOs did not exist, David Cameron interjected. Yet now you've sprung upon us the fact that you found space diamonds. I say they have a lot of basis now.
That's something else I think we may
I'm
have
bookmarking this. We're going to do a full reading at some point.
Yeah.
But I like to bring up fanfiction history when we do this, and this is certainly a piece of fanfiction history.
Well, this is what we're for entertaining and informing.
I'm going to see if I can find any other fics involving both Sonic and Obama, since he is part of the Sonic lore now. There are 23 works with Barack Obama as Sonic the Hedgehog in.
That's more than I thought.
Me too.
Yeah, that is more than I thought there would be.
Amazed.
Grace, what the fuck is this?
Okay, let me see. Ironic the Hedgehog.
I just read the additional tags, and
Dolphin Pussy Jelly.
that's the one that made me say, what the fuck is this?
I don't know what's going on there, to be honest. But the summary says,
I accidentally killed the last man who penetrated me. Shadow Blades.
yeah, exactly. I assume it's something to do with all that fucking pent-up power he's got in his ring. But, you know...
Yeah, do you reckon he just clenched so hard it killed whoever he was... yeah. This is Whoops by Ironic the Hedgehog, incidentally.
So, yeah, this is something.
I no idea. I don't know where this is going. I haven't clicked on it yet. I saw the book title and I thought, yes.
This is nuts.
Here we go.
I've read a lot of it already.
And apparently when Tumblr shitposts give you a terrible idea and all you can do is write it is the reason they churn this out in half an hour.
So what? You've got an electroshock butthole.
Excellent.
Worse. Shadow holds his hand. Hands unable to believe he's actually talking about this. I secrete a fluid that causes repeated ejaculation. Sonic blushes.
Oh
Hot.
my god.
No, it really isn't. He died of a heart attack. It was really
Wow.
embarrassing having to explain my commander why Gun was going to have to cover up a civilian death.
Oh my god.
Shadow's butthole secretes a fluid that makes you come so hard you die.
That's... wow.
I need to update the wiki.
He's right.
No,
I don't want to
lose you to this.
This.
Gesturing at his
It's sort of
butthole.
like gestures at his junk. And Sonic's like, I can take it.
Okay.
Guarantee you the guy who fucks he's gonna have a shit load of chaos energy in his body. Like, you're insufferable.
Wow.
And it ends.
That's insane.
Oh my
That's amazing. Maybe it's a thing dolphins do.
god. I don't know where the dolphin bit comes in.
Secreting a fluid that makes you come.
I can't say I've ever checked, but, you know.
Nick, I've got more homework for you.
No!
No, I've never asked.
You're the closest to an aquarium.
Yeah, it doesn't have dolphins in it.
Oh, yeah, but
Oh,
there's no dolphins in the
I mean,
deep.
the sharks, and that's not quite the same thing.
No, it's not.
And I tell you what, I'm not going to the deep just to ask one of their marine biologists if that's what dolphins do.
Who said anything about asking? I was hoping for a practical test.
No! Jesus wept. I suppose they're one of...
So I've watched some documentaries, and I do happen to know you're not the first person to fuck a dolphin.
I suppose that they're one of the
To
very
clarify-
few mammals that can consent.
To clarify, when I say documentaries, I do mean there was a really interesting one on YouTube about the early dolphin experiments in the 1970s, I want to say.
Yeah, I watched that. It was strange.
Yeah. It's not... I didn't watch dolphin
Oh,
porn,
I'm
just to be
aware of that.
completely fucking clear.
You're not that much of a degenerate.
No.
Okay, you've watched
Nope.
dolphin porn. You've
That's
made
the
it very
opposite of
clear.
what I said.
That sounds like something someone who's watched dolphin porn would say.
I suppose there is no way to get out
Yeah,
of...
true.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Um,
I've also found this. I'm going to reach out to the author.
Okay.
This is Sonic Becomes a Communist.
Well, and what?
Loosely inspired by Harry Potter Becomes a Communist, which I am aware of.
But why is this a thing? Why is one of the relationships Sonic the Hedgehog and Alexander Hamilton?
I'd like to find out, and
Oh,
I'd
what
like
of
to...
the B-movie?
Yeah. Characters include Sonic the Hedgehog, Karl Marx, Alexander Hamilton, Jar Jar Binks, Barry Benson, Barack Obama, Frederick Engels, and Bill Gates.
That's something else.
Yep.
This is by Memes of Production. What a name.
Yeah. Have you heard Harry Potter Becomes a Communist, or read it?
No.
Okay, it seems like something you would enjoy.
Okay.
I've heard it. I've heard about Hermione being afraid of her property.
There's a
being
fantastic
taken away
dramatic
from her.
reading on YouTube that I found many years ago.
That's the one
It's
I've
not
seen.
Internet Historian, is it?
No.
Oh,
No, it's
okay.
I
not.
think it was you that sent me that. Although, is it Internet Historian who did a Sonic the Hedgehog
He did
Maybe.
My Immortal, didn't
fanfic
he?
read?
Yeah.
I vaguely remember a
Yes.
taxidermy fox frightening the shit out
Yeah,
of me.
I
and
remember
that
that
was
one.
Tails.
Yeah, he's done a Sonic. Maybe that wasn't Obama doing the Chaos Emeralds, was it?
No, that was something else completely. That was
Yes,
Dr.
no, you're
Eggman
right. I remember that
kidnapping
one.
Amy. I could be
I was
wrong.
going to say, we can't really go toe-to-toe with Internet
Oh
Historian.
my god.
Oh, I don't intend to.
So this is the story of how Sonic, a simple proletarian hedgehog, became a communist who was ready to fight the bourgeoisie with the help of his friends Karl Marx, Jar Jar Binks, and Barry B. Benson. Meanwhile, he's trying to convert his capitalist boyfriend Alexander Hamilton into the wonderful red world of communism. I want to read this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely want to read this. That's fantastic.
Bloody hell.
You've let the rich brainwash you, Hamilton. Communism is the only way to go.
Yeah.
So Carl led everyone to an airport so they could fly to Disney. They snuck onto the plane without paying for a ticket because money is fake. Before they knew it, they were at Disney World. They grabbed their hammers and sickles and now they were ready to fight.
Yeah, we need to read that one.
I just like how it's a load of communist people just rock up with some hammers and sickles and off they go.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's how it works.
Oh. Anyway, I'll sort of move things on a little bit. I found this, which is A License to Quill in the Name of Sonic T. Hedgehog by Butterbee.
License to Quill.
License to Quill.
Why is Jeff Bezos in it?
I'll read.
Oh, I get it.
I
just got it. For fuck's sake.
Oh, this is by Butterbee, incidentally.
It's by Butterbee, I did say that.
Oh, sorry. Always miss that.
After the untimely death of his brother, Sonic T. Hedgehog, at the hands of Eggman, Miles, Tails, Prower, and Shadow had sworn an oath to rid the world of all bald people. Tonight, after months of searching, Tails has finally found Jeff Bezos and is fully prepared to avenge his brother.
Wow.
I feel attacked.
Yeah. Sorry, Nick. Okay.
Oh, God.
I do have to apologise, Nick. Grace, let's debate this. Is it worth killing all bald people if it gets rid of Jeff Bezos?
No! No, it isn't.
No.
It's not.
He is a bit of a cunt.
There are better ways to get rid of Jeff Bezos.
Why don't we just get rid of Jeff Bezos?
But, okay,
Yeah, we don't have to take all the bald people with
a
him.
fairy comes to you at night, says, I will get rid of Jeff Bezos. He will never have existed, but no bald people would have existed. Do you do it?
Well, let's quickly think of some bald people that we like having around.
No, I can't think of any. Patrick Stewart, I guess.
Hello?
Obviously Nick.
Well, thank fuck for that.
Yeah. I thought you were just having a coughing fit. I completely misread the room.
You motherfuckers.
I'm sorry. I just thought you would have naturally... No, of course you wouldn't have naturally assumed we were talking about...
Fine.
Getting a pass.
Jeff Bezos lives this time. But not in this fic, clearly.
Not in this fic, he dies.
Thank God.
Yeah. You may have money, but I have something you don't. And what is that, Jeffy asked? A license to quill.
He just hits him with a...
I was hoping he'd say hair, and then you'd have, bang! Guitar noise. But alas.
Now on to Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh, they're going to kill The Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're dead in this, so...
It depends.
Why is this Why is this a thing?
I don't know why they had to get rid of all the bald people.
Yeah, just like, Eggman's bald, therefore all bald people are terrible. I mean, to be fair, they picked a good place to start, but never mind.
Yeah. Who would you kill after Jeff Bezos?
Are we just thinking of bald people at this point?
It has to be bald.
There is kind of a loophole here.
You can't shave them.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, probably not.
I like that. Includes non-graphic violence, bow and arrow, death, Jeffrey Bezos, and bald phobia.
Yeah.
Aww.
We're not that
It's okay to be
terrifying,
bald,
are we?
fellow listeners, incidentally.
Come on.
Whenever I think of bald people, I think of Bruce Willis and Dwayne The Rock
Bruce Willis is
Johnson.
good. He doesn't deserve to be killed.
Yeah, exactly. A lot, and the guy in Fast and Furious.
Vin Diesel.
Yeah, Vin Diesel.
No, never mind. Second person, Andrew Tate. There we go.
Yeah, okay.
Mission solved.
There's a lot of good bald blokes out there, and I think it'd be very rude, including Nick. It'd be very rude to dump off Amazon's leader for getting rid of them. It doesn't seem like a good trade.
Yeah, plus the damage has already been done.
Yeah, There is that.
Like, he's already opened the sluice gate of being an asshole. Someone else would just be inspired by it. Okay, let's see what else we got. I'm not going to pick on any of these because there are a lot. Most of them have tags we don't like to cover. There's a lot of sissification here that I'm seeing.
What's that?
It's where you force It's where you force a man to dress up as a woman.
Oh, it's actually forced.
Yeah, it's not consensual. That's part of the sissification trope.
Oh, okay.
It's part of the king of, I'm going to make you dress up and be a girl.
Right, and then they turn around and go, joke's on you, I like that shit. And just
No, it's, oh no, I'm being exploited.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I have found...
Oh god, what have you found?
Sorry, I'll just send you this. This is called Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss by Babylon Lust.
Okay.
The summary is Sonic evades taxes and kidnaps Shadow, forcing him and many others to play a deadly game of Among Us.
What the fuck?
But it's just the first line. It's Shadow. Tails, I heard loud homoerotic noises. Are you high?
Tails then turns away from his monitor containing copious amounts of deviant fan arts.
Oh, no,
Oh, hi, Shadow. I've been studying homosexuals by watching gay porn.
They're just all stoners. Why is it called oven when they oven the cold food and out hot eat the food? I struggle to say that even now.
Knuckles, what are you talking about? I've always been here. Tails, you were? Knuckles, I can't believe your drip detector didn't go off.
Sonic, it's been 5 years. You still owe me $15.
I'm
Knuckles
not
suddenly
sure if
leaped
someone's
behind.
letting out fireworks outside my house, or there's just someone dropping cardboard boxes all over the place.
Probably a bit of both.
Ha! Your words are as empty as your balls.
This is very cracky. Okay, let's see what else we got.
So, I found a weight gain kink.
Okay.
It's called Powerless by Captain Cardinal 12, and it's Shadow and Sonic, Amy and Sonic, Knuckles and Sonic. Can be seen as a ship or not, mostly just tags ship's visibility. Fat Sonic, weight gain, belly kink, feeding. Sonic loses his power of speed. Because of this, he starts to put on weight. His friends don't seem to mind. For a request.
This doesn't even seem sexual. I think it's just body positivity.
Oh, that's nice.
It might be.
That's the impression I'm getting from skimming through it.
I feel like it's a bit sad on...
Yeah.
Oh no! He spiraled into a depression.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What was the point of living if he couldn't run after all? His friends encouraged him to go jogging, but it wasn't the same.
Yeah.
Tails tried to figure out how to get his powers back, but no luck. Okay, tampering with chaos energy was dangerous territory. Oh,
This is really sad.
and he's comfort eating. Oh.
Now he'd lost any semblance of his once skinny form. His belly jutted out and his chest had softened into small tits. And yet, he made the walk anyway, so his friends could fill his belly with food. God. And then the news does an article saying, "Beloved hero really let himself go," one headline said.
Oh dear.
Oh, no, it's like those horrible magazines. Where
Yeah,
the
I'm getting-
celebrity's gained a ton of weight, and, but body positivity, and now here's a thing in the back on how to diet, and it was just like...
Yeah, I'm getting Brendan Fraser flashbacks
Yeah.
after people went after him.
Fucking harsh, isn't it?
Oof. That was heavy.
I wasn't expecting that to
Yeah.
be the reason why. I just thought it was going to be like, yo, do you want to fancy eating tons of pancakes? And it was like, yeah, go on then.
Which
But
you can
no.
do when you've got super speed, because you burn it off really quickly.
Well, he doesn't have it.
Yeah, he
does
doesn't have
Yeah.
it anymore. That's
Exactly.
the problem. Yeah.
I know.
Oh dear. Yeah, that was a bit heavy.
Let's see if I can find something wholesome. I say, fingers crossing.
Jesus, I'm going to stop reading this.
It's really sad, though.
Oh my god. I think it's got nice points in it as well. Like, his friends are nice to him and supportive of him, which is nice. So, yeah, he's getting through it. Moving on.
I'm seeing a lot of Sonic and Shadow, specifically.
Yeah, I've seen a lot. I was expecting more Rouge the Bat for some reason, but...
I was expecting more Knuckles.
I've seen next to no Rouge the Bat.
Yeah.
I saw one and she was paired with Knuckles, and she wasn't. They weren't even the main pair.
What I am seeing a lot of, though, is Tom and Maddie, the two main human characters in the films.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting that.
Just a second. Okay,
I've only seen one Alpha, Beta, Omega fic in all my travels as well.
I thought there'd be loads.
Oh, I've found two. There we go. Right, I'm going to swap to only crossovers. They've done it again.
What?
My Hero Academia. They get
It's everywhere.
They get
It's like glitter.
Yeah. Sonic is thrust into a brand new world of heroes and villains. Yeah, that doesn't actually sound that interesting.
I think Sonic would be a little bit... I think he'd hold his own quite well in
I
My
think
Hero
he'd be
Academia.
fine in that world, for sure.
You know, I don't think they'd find anything weird about him, because you get like Birdmen and shit in there, don't you?
That's true.
Like, they're going to look at him and go, so, what part of Tokyo are you from? And he's going to be like, I'm not. Oh, you're American. Huh?
No, I'm a hedgehog. Though I have learned he's from Morbius Island, which I didn't know.
Morbius Island.
Yeah.
What a name. He was raised by owls, wasn't he?
Yes.
In the film, anyway. I don't know about real life. Real life, the games, you know what I mean?
I found this. It's called Fat Ass vs. Munchkin.
Okay.
And it's by Eggman Soup, in brackets stars made of Owos. The summary is Shadow and Sonic are summoned to some emo Smurfs white space. So,
Okay.
yeah, I just... there is a line here which I like. The girl stared at Shadow with much admiration and love. We can be together forever now, Shadow the Hedgehog. She seemed so hopeful and excited about this. It's like she dreamed about this her entire life. Any form of rejection and she'll be crushed. No, which Shadow absolutely did not care about and rejected her anyway.
Of course he did.
Oh.
Fucking edgelord.
I'm already with Fuckboy over here.
Oh my god.
Why are you so interested in this fat-ass furry freak anyway? He's not good for you. And Sonic has this crisis by the looks of things at the minute. He's looking down like, am I fat?
Oh.
What can I say? I love me a fat ass.
What is going on?
The notes is just, Dylan, get off the Switch. I want to play Animal Crossing. I've no idea what's going on with this. Like, none at all.
Yeah, that's an odd one.
Yeah.
I hope Dylan got off the Switch in the end.
Yeah.
So we've never got a sponsorship on the show. But
Is this
fic,
way going to take time out of the fan fiction to tell people about Raid Shadow Legends?
It's not, but I'm going to talk about this fic called Olive Garden by Mad Queen.
Okay, right. So, Olive Garden in the first film just makes a fucking appearance. Because they're like, oh, the evil military guy in the second film, you remember? The guy who was getting the agent to marry the woman?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in the first one, and he was like, oh, thank you for sorting out that issue with the mysterious alien hedgehog. We are truly thankful for your service. And they're like, oh, cool, what are we going to get off the fucking US government, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he just gives them 2 half-price tickets to fucking Olive Garden, and he fucks off.
Okay.
I
It's
see.
like, oh, right, yeah, cheers, cheers. And then he goes, yep. He fucks off.
Well,
yeah.
that makes more sense now, because this is a Robotnik / Agent Stone fic. Stabotnik sex, but sponsored by Olive Garden. This was requested by someone who'd like to remain anonymous on the Stabotnik Discord. But you know what? That's valid. I get it. This is the worst thing I've ever posted, and I'm so sorry. I consider it canon in the Evil Grows universe. It's like part 2.5, don't at me. Noticeably, Olive Garden is trademarked at every option.
While Robotnik was making sure the door would be locked so they wouldn't be interrupted, Stone made himself comfortable on the shining counter, pulling his pants down to reveal his breadstick that had been making itself apparent in his pants.
It was quick. It had to be when they got like this. And so Stone had prepared beforehand. His hole was glistening, like Olive Garden TM's Sicilian cheesecake with strawberry topping TM, moist and ready for whatever Robotnik could throw at him. Like an Olive Garden TM breadstick sliding into one of their never-ending stuffed pasta TM dishes, Robotnik slid home inside of Stone. It's a perfect fit. A perfect combination, one might say.
Oh my god.
Is this a new thing, like companies advertising through fanfics?
God, I hope so. Like, I mean, if Twitter falls apart, they've got to go somewhere, right?
You don't realise how hard this will make your job twice.
What?
This will make it hard for you doing fanfic and hard for you doing your actual job.
Oh, right, yeah. Cool. Fair point.
Like, if you like, we don't know what companies are doing in their spare time. They might be listening to podcasts.
Oh,
It would be so unholy that we start this trend of
I would love it
people
if-
advertising through fucking fanfiction. And the art, can you imagine the art? They'd be getting artists to do like well-crafted homoerotic fucking adverts for fucking peanut brittle or something.
Oh, it would just
You know what
be.
I mean?
If you are a brand and
Like
you want a
fucking
place on
Calgon.
AO3 and you need someone good to do fan arts of Sonic the Hedgehog having sex with your mascot, I'm going to assume this will be Colonel Sanders because this seems like something KFC would do.
Oh my god. No.
Write in, fanshippingforecast@gmail.com. We have a lovely artist we work with called Hexacate. She'd be
No.
thrilled to write
that's
some...
horrendous.
to draw you Sonic the Hedgehog having sex with Colonel Sanders. And I'm happy to voice any fanfiction of, of anything, really.
Yeah,
I'm easy.
me too. I would take great pride in saying that I work for the fanfiction department at McDonald's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
Or KFC, or fucking, I don't know, Curry's or whatever.
Anywhere, really.
Yeah.
Curries.
Yeah, get in touch. My number is open.
Jesus.
That's an idea you can take all the way to the bank.
Yep.
Speaking of the bank, I've just found my first ABO fic for the Sonic fandom.
Oh, go on then.
And it's Knuckles and Sonic, and basically Sonic gets sold to Knuckles. And it starts with, I sold you, kid. Money's tight right now. It's either you or the booze. Obviously, I picked the right
Oh,
option.
wow.
I know, it goes in hard. Like,
Hang on.
basically, Sonic gets sold to Knuckles, a famously hot alpha, and deals with the consequences. Think of all those cringy One Direction fanfictions from 2013. This is basically that, except Omegaverse, and it's with Sonic and Knuckles.
Hey,
Okay.
this was written for a friend as a joke. You can send letters to them while they're at Bible camp. So I wrote this fic and sent it to them as a joke. What better way to pass the time at Bible camp than reading an explicit Sonic/Knuckles fic?
I am so happy this is what Bible kids are doing.
There is so much chaotic energy in that fucking notes column.
Oh,
Excellent.
God.
Please kill me. This fic keeps me up at night, and not in a good way. No beta read. We die like my sanity while writing this. Oh no! I feel like Sonic's not gonna have a good time. Bless him.
Sonic tried to take a step away from Knuckles, but he was too fast. Knuckles caught Sonic by the arm, stifling his attempt to escape.
Knuckles was too fast.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Are you in heat? Knuckles asked softly, trying his best not to spook Sonic, who looked ready to run at any possible moment. I wasn't supposed... He took a deep breath. I guess I am. Okay. That's okay. We'll just figure it out, Knuckles comforted. Where's the spare room? Sonic asked. There isn't one, Knuckles said,
Oh,
dead serious.
But there was only one bed.
Yeah.
What are they to do?
Oh no.
And then they pounded.
Of course.
Alpha, Sonic whined, squirming and barely opening his eyes. Yeah, baby, Knuckles replied, while slowly...
Stop, because all I can hear in my head is Idris Elba.
You're hearing this, Idris? You could be voicing this.
This could be you, Idris Elba.
It will be your least lucrative but most entertaining thing you have ever done.
I don't know, Pacific Rim didn't do very well at the box office.
Oh!
Despite it being a really good film.
Oh, man.
Oh, he was in Suicide Squad 2 as well. Ugh.
Yeah.
Did that not do very well?
He's been in everything for a good long time. He was Shere Khan.
Oh, yeah.
He was Brexton in Hobbs and Shaw.
He was good in that, to be fair.
Who fucking else was he recently, apart from Knuckles the Echidna?
3,000 Years of Longing as well.
Yeah,
That's when we last saw him.
The genie.
Mm-hmm.
The djinn, even.
Also very good in that.
He was very good in that. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, he's sort of he's everywhere.
He gets everywhere.
He's a little bit everywhere.
That handsome man.
He's usually a villain.
Talking of handsome men, it's about time we address the fact there are 13 Shrek/Sonic the Hedgehog fics.
I was hoping we were never going to address that.
Send that shit over. I bet that's as cursed as we want it to be.
Probably. Let's see. I'm just trying to find one in particular that'll stand out. Well, this gets an honourable mention just for the title. This is Shreks in the City by Trash Grash.
You know
Sonic's
what's funny?
Detour.
On the thing I've drawn, I wrote that as a joke, not knowing that
Shreks in the City.
it would be something we were covering later on in life. It's on one of the
Sorry,
books.
when you say things... Oh! Wait, is that on the cover of Fanfiction Chill?
Yeah, it's on one of the books.
No!
Oh, wow.
I got there already.
Right, hang on.
I guess we have to. Oh, more importantly...
Yep, there it is, bottom left.
There's also Shrek/Sonic/Batman/fic I wrote with a generator.
What does that mean?
They fed the prompt into an AI, and it just did the rest.
Ah, okay.
What are you doing here? Sonic said. I was just passing, Shrek replied with an unconvincing smile. Oh well, I suppose you had to find out eventually. Find out what? That ever since we met, I've been dashing in here to play with my dick and pretend you were doing it.
Sonic sighed.
Didn't look too upset.
Touching your own dick is nice, he said, but wouldn't you rather rub it... Oh, sorry, this is Shrek. Touching your own dick is nice, he said, but wouldn't you rather rub it against my ass? Sonic's eyes grew huge. Of course, but I thought you wouldn't be interested. What makes you think that?
Oh, this is so good.
I've seen the nude photo manips of a Nasha you keep in your cabin. Oh no. Oh, that. No. I made them for Batman so he'd have something to do other than masturbating with me.
Oh.
What's wrong with masturbating? Nothing. I'd just rather have a night of fondling with you.
Shrek looked worried. This was fondling Sonic, he said. When he asked me to use the onion on him, I did, but then it got stuck.
It didn't mean sticking to my anus, Sonic complained. It's supposed to be used on your mouth. I'm trying to aim for like 90s attitude there.
Fuck's sake.
Shrek tried to pull the onion again. So where does... Batman's only just mentioned briefly, I guess. No problem, Fiona said with a grin. Would you mind if I kept the onion as a souvenir? Yes, I would, Sonic said. I'm using it on Shrek tomorrow. Ah, well, Fiona said regretfully. She gave a last saucy wink to Shrek and headed off in the direction of the swamp. She'd be thinking about Shrek and the warm onion for a long time to come. So, AI is a relatively new technology, and it has already been tarnished by humanity.
I thought that was fantastic.
It was fantastic, but I understand why Skynet wanted to destroy the world.
Yeah, fair enough.
I feel like Ultron read this and started his villain
Yeah,
arc.
Ultron saw the internet and was like, yeah, humanity doesn't deserve to live.
Now, you can't see my face, but while you were talking, I was staring off into the distance, and I've just wiped away a tear that's fallen down my cheek that I didn't know I shed.
I didn't realise that fic was so beautiful.
I don't think that was the reason.
Is this the first time you've cried on this show?
No, but this is definitely probably the most distraught, jaded cry I've had on the show. Where I feel like I've just lost hope.
I think we can stoop to newer lows.
Oh, what have you found now?
Yeah, there's The bottom of the barrel is always a lot lower than you think it is.
If the Tories have taught us anything this year.
Yeah.
God.
So, this is Fallen Angel, a Destiel scene, but with Sonado.
What?
Okay.
Do you remember the end of Supernatural?
When he gets sent to Turbo Hell?
I think it's going to be that scene, but with Shadow and Sonic. Yes, it is. I can confirm that's what we're looking at.
Okay.
Oh, no.
When Maria died, I wondered if I could ever be happy again. Sonic's face morphed into a look of confusion. Shadow wasn't deterred. After all, it didn't really matter. I always wondered, ever since that moment, that awful moment, I wondered if I could ever feel again. What true happiness could feel like. I've never found an answer. Because the one thing I want, I can never have. Shadow heaved a sigh. That was the easy part. Now for the hard part. What are you talking about, Shadow? Sonic sounded confused. Sonic sounded concerned.
Ruining this.
I know how I've been, how I've presented myself. It's the whole scene at the end of Supernatural where, yeah, I love you. His wrist slipped even more. He felt Sonic shout, Shadow, wait! Sayonara, Sonic the Hedgehog. Gravity claimed him. Shadow hardly noticed when his hand slipped free of the ring. He felt himself plummet. Yet he felt the lightest he had ever been in his life. He had fulfilled his promise to Maria. He had fallen in love.
Oh, no.
Bloody hell.
And then there's art. Sonic, you've changed me. And then he just drops to Earth.
Falls to super amnesia.
Falls into super amnesia instead of turbo hell.
Instead of turbo hell.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know what? This is better than the scene in Supernatural. Because at least Sonic doesn't make that weird, confused face that Dean Winchester does after being confessed to.
No, his is far more comical. Far more Pixar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's a Venom crossover here too. And you know what? I can kind of see those working in a similar universe. No, just me?
I kind of stopped listening to preserve my own sanity. Sorry, what?
That was just too much, was it?
Yep.
You know what? Maybe it's time we ended this then.
It did break me a little bit, that Shrek thing.
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're still on the Shrek one.
I'm on... Yeah.
Supernatural didn't even touch the sides.
Yeah, after... to be fair, after that Shrek fic, that was it, really.
Okay.
The one written by AI.
Mm-hmm.
We spent so much time asking if we could that we never stopped to ask if we should.
But we shouldn't.
Yeah, I'm just having a quick skim, see if there's anything else that stands out before we wrap up. Is there anything you guys wanted to talk about?
No.
Um,
What is there to say?
Right then, let's just make sure
I've got a Shrek Donald Trump fic here.
Yeah, but it's not Sonic, is it? Come on, mate.
Sonic is in it.
No, no. Stay on topic.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do Shrek one day as well.
Well, this is Shreko by Booba Yiffa.
No, Grace is right. We shouldn't do any more Shrek.
Not your
Shrek...
average ogre hedgehog love story, but it is.
Oh, Sonic's in there too.
Fuck.
Shadow's point of view. I couldn't stop thinking about Shrek, his delicious eyeballs and yowie hands.
Oh,
And
no.
how his skin tasted like broccoli and swamp, a tantalising sensation.
What?
As I sit on the roof of my house waiting for Shrek, my mind flashed back to the night we met. I was running from onions and fell into a swamp where I was helped up by Shreksy Ogre.
No, Grace is right. My brain just can't take anymore. Like, I'm trying to process the words you're saying, and it's just...
It's just not working.
It does fuck
It's
you a
not
little
going
bit, doesn't it?
It's just not going in. Ugh.
Admittedly, I do have one more thing to show you, though.
What? What
And
now?
It's not Shrek related, I promise.
I think you're lying, but alright.
I'm not. This is honest. Okay, well, the last thing I have to show is called Lasagna Isn't the Only Thing I Want, John.
Oh no.
Oh my... No.
Garfield.
Garfield and Sonic.
What have you typed in to get this shit? What is...
Sonic.
Is that it?
I think I searched only
You just found,
crossovers.
like, a long line of just the most cursed shit.
Yes, I have.
I can't see what I'm reading through the tears.
Chapter 4 is called Gotta Go Fast, so I'm skipping to that.
No.
I think okay, I can't read this one because Sonic is only involved for chapter 4. The summary of which is Sonic enters the picture by entering Garfield's anus by accident.
God sake.
It ends with the words, then they had freaky anal sex in Garfield's litter box, the end. I'm just going to close this, and then I'm going to end the episode, I think.
There are 3 outcomes when you stare too long into the abyss of Archive of Our Own. Some are inspired, some run away, and some go mad.
I thought you were going to go for the XCOM quote there. The one, it's Arthur C. Clarke, but it's used in the front of XCOM. It's like there are two possibilities. Either AO3 is staring... I don't know, never mind. My brain's fried.
Oh no, I know the one. It's when one goes chasing monsters, one must ensure that one does not become a monster.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's not the one, but okay.
And if you stare long enough into the abyss stares back into you.
Good enough. What have we learned today, everyone?
I couldn't fucking tell you, honestly. I feel like I need to have a lie down. And
that's fair.
That was honestly amazing.
It wasn't quite as weird as I expected, if I'm honest, but it did get very weird at the end.
Yeah, it did. I think we've barely scratched the surface.
I've got that feeling that we haven't had since we first started this show.
What?
Like, when we first started dipping our toe into reading fanfiction, we found a lot of things that weirded us out at the time.
Yeah.
And over the years, we've become numb to that. But today was different.
This ramps up.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It's like you've been punched in the face for like five minutes. Eventually, you're going to stop feeling
now
it.
we've been kicked in the balls by a horse.
Now we've been kicked in the balls, and we're feeling fresh pain again.
Yeah.
This is the thing. It's like having an abusive relationship.
What?
And over time, the relationship gets better, and you think, oh, it's okay, and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, right at the end of the episode, punch to the face.
Nick, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Like, we can talk, bro. If Sophie's being an asshole, you let us know.
It's just the relationship we have with fanfiction, I think.
Oh,
it
okay.
does lure us into a false sense of security sometimes. Like,
Yes,
a lot
it
of what we were reading early on, it was a little bit wacky, but it was alright. And then fucking Shrek got involved, and...
I think maybe that was our
And it
problem,
hurt.
was letting Shrek get
Well,
involved.
You say our problem, but it was you that brought it to the table, you arsehole.
It sure was. Yeah.
I think we should have checked ourselves before we Shreked ourselves.
Yeah. So, we went in, at the start of the episode, we said we figured Sonic was going to be one of the forbidden fandoms.
Yeah.
Sonic itself was fine. It's Shrek that's the problem.
No, I think we're going to find something horrendous with Sonic, but I can see why Shrek is the ultimate clusterfuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shrek is the epicenter, and I think that's going to be our Mount Everest on this show, if we ever cover Shrek.
But don't worry, it'll all be ogre soon.
Stop.
It's not going to happen anytime soon. I don't think I'm mentally prepared.
It'll all be ogre eventually.
You can stop anytime you like, Nick.
Actually, fuck it. Do you know what? If we're ever going to do something for charity, it's cover the Shrek fandom.
Okay, you're on.
Yeah. Live.
What?
Is there any...
No.
No, we're not ready for that.
No, not yet. But maybe we will be.
So, this hasn't put me off, incidentally. I'm still thoroughly enjoying the games, and I'm going to keep going.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's good.
And I still stand by that the Sonic fandom is not as weird and creepy as its reputation has implied over the years.
Well, I think
my question is, what is it that started the reputation? Because surely there was like an area of where, a number of things that people saw and went, bloody hell. You know what I mean?
I think it might be DeviantArt.
I
Just
can
because
believe
there
it.
are there's a lot of Sonic OCs
Yeah, it's
Hang on.
I suppose
Hang
it's
on.
like with. Oh.
You can write fanfiction on DeviantArt.
You can.
You can.
Do you want to do DeviantArt?
Fuck no. I'm too frightened.
I never thought I'd hear Grace say that.
Someone braver than me can go on bloody DeviantArt and look up fanfiction, because my mind has been broken slightly today.
Maybe that's something special we'll do for season 4.
You know,
Guess what I'm typing into my browser?
Oh my god! You know what?
I'm already there.
Maybe I will get myself some vodkas and maybe I'll look it up, but it won't be today.
No, we're done for today because we're coming up on 10 o'clock.
Yeah, fair enough.
I will add one thing I like to do, because I think it's very funny when we play D&D. When people are making characters, if they don't bring a picture, I always threaten them by saying, I'm going to go on DeviantArt, type in their name, search by newest, and whatever is up there first is their character.
Yes.
And it's normally something weird and wonderful.
Are you proposing to do a similar thing for that, for fanfiction? For us?
Maybe. Yeah, if you guys don't bring your homework, I'm typing in your name into AO3, searching by newest, and that's what you got to read.
But we always do our homework.
Yeah.
You've got to do it by Friday night.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, bollocks to that. I'd rather quit.
No, I'm messing with you. I'm not as stern a host as we imply. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be all we had time for.
Yeah, I'm thoroughly broken from that.
Yeah. Thank you for listening, everyone who's made it this far. I hope you're saner than we are. And I hope the loss of Nick's mind and Grace's mind has entertained you.
I think I could have coped with it if I hadn't spent the past 2 weeks freaking out about editing the podcast.
Okay.
I was in a state beforehand, but I think that's just finished me off.
I've been feeling very relieved that I've not had to. It's like, I feel like Sisyphus with the boulder. Like I got rid of my boulder, and now I'm feeling pretty good. It's been a really nice, relaxing 2 weeks, not having to edit.
Don't get used to it.
I'm not going to. I've got so much more to do.
Emergencies only.
Okay.
I feel like I'm living in what's it? Final Destination, where I've cheated death, and now it's trying to get me through other means. Like.
Really?
Yeah, and I feel like you two don't realise you're a part of the breakage of my brain. And you're,
oh, I do.
I cannot fucking see where I'm going because I've still got tears in my eyes, and I reckon it's all gonna spiral from there.
So basically, what we're saying is that Sonic did the final.
It was the last nail. Yeah.
Yeah, it did the final finishing off of 2 already fragile psyches. And now nothing will be the same again.
I'm sorry.
It's just another challenge for local hero / villain Fate Slayer Grace.
I forgot to mention that you've been calling yourself Fate Slayer Grace.
Yes.
She's even changed her name in the software we're using to Fate Slayer.
It's official now. It's basically the same as Deedpole doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. But yeah, thank you for listening, everyone. Join us again in 2 weeks. We're all going to pick a fic that we enjoyed from either from this or from other searches that we'll do throughout the week. And we'll be talking about it. And that'll be the final normal episode of 2022.
Yep, it will be.
Hell of a ride. So, thank you, everyone who's come this far. If you enjoyed this, do all the usual, liking, subscribing, telling your friends about the poor lost souls that are going through this website. We're on Twitter, we're on Tumblr, we're on LinkedIn, we're on TikTok. First person to message us on LinkedIn, you get to pick. We'll cover whatever you want. So, yeah.
Even if it's stuff we've done before.
Because we are going to start doing stuff we've already done next year.
When we arrive at the bottom of the barrel.
No, it's not the bottom. It's just I want to redo Doctor Who.
That's literally all you wanted to do. You don't want to redo stuff we've done, you just want to redo Doctor Who.
No, well, because it's our first episode, and our first episode's kind of pants by our modern standards.
Yeah, I don't think we did it justice, to be fair.
Yeah, that's the main it's nothing to do with scraping a barrel.
You still rate the Brown Ascension as your best fic.
I do. But I still think we should redo Doctor Who.
Okay, but don't bring the Brown Ascension back up. I don't know if I'm actually ready for it in this day and age, because I remember being incredibly fragile back then, but I still don't know if I've hardened up to what it pertains.
I won't bring it for the part 2 reading, if that's what you mean.
Yes.
Unless it's got a new chapter and it's updated.
Oh, I doubt it.
I doubt it too, but I'm just putting out there, if it has updated, I'm covering it again.
Yeah, you're going to be mad hyped, and you're going to be like, no, this deserves a full read, and I'm going to quit.
Yes, I will. But yes, good night, everyone. And, yeah. Hey, if you enjoyed it, I was about to say, I hope to hear from you soon, but that's not how podcasts... That is not how podcasts work. But if you ever want to reach out and say hi, all our contact details are in the show notes. Go ham.
Yeah,
Good night.
We don't care
That's right.
What you talk to us about, just comment shit.
Yeah, just tell us you had fun, or you didn't have fun.
Breakfast. We'll say
tell us what you had for breakfast.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Send fan art of Nick dressed as Knuckles the Echidna.
They don't know what I look like.
Go off the thumbnail. He's the bald one.
Okay, maybe they do know what I look like. That's quite a good likeness, to be fair.
Exactly. Yeah. Thanks for listening, everyone. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.